Hi Scorpio, welcome to your What They Can't Get Over reading for November 19th through December 18th. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. Also, this could be why somebody cherishes you or why they simply want you in their life or they want to be in yours. Doesn't have to be the negative, obstinate kind where someone's just being stubborn and they're holding a grudge and all that. This could be a very positive, sort of endearing affinity type of thing. All right. The Hierophant. All right. The Star. Three of Wands. Eight of Cups. Two of Swords, King of Cups, the Moon, I was going to say the Star, the Moon, and the Hanged Man. All right, so we got Pisces here, Pisces or Cancerian here, even here because the Moon features, Taurus and Aquarius. All right, Scorpio. So, yeah. All right. So, Scorpio. Whoops. Okay. I think someone is wanting to ease into a situation. I don't think they're wanting to make changes just yet. I think they'd be more comfortable if you met them like 75% of the way rather than them you meeting each other halfway. All right. Oopsie. Hold on a minute. What's this? It's a Star card. Nine of Wands, that could be Leo. Alright, so what's this Three of Wands about? This is Three of Wands. Scorpio. The Devil. Oopsie. This is Eight of Cups. Magician, that could be Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. That says Two of Swords. So here's the thing. They're going to get halfway through moving towards you and then they're going to stop. Why? What's this King of Cups about? What's this King of Cups? Could be Pisces. King of Cups. King of Wands. What's this Moon card about? Empress. Okay, so here's the thing. This is someone that is going... Okay, so it's almost like you got this agreement, right? That somebody's going to meet you here at this time or they're going to... They want things to progress and you've been talking about it and there's some kind of, they got to make some changes. But they make the changes, but then they don't know if they want the commitment or they want the, whatever you two were talking about. This is someone that is backing out of a commitment at the last second because they're very unsure and they're very worried if they're doing the right thing. We got the Hierophant featuring twice here. So this is someone that is like, okay, this is going to be... trust issues. This is someone that's got trust issues. There's going to be a learning curve. And they're going to be asking you for more time. This is someone that is making changes in their life, but they're still not ready for a commitment or a stable connection. they're making changes, but they're not ready to do what they agreed upon or what you two have been working towards. This is someone that is feeling some kind of guilt or still feels pulled to the past. So they're not ready to enjoin with you and move forward. There's something that they have to wrap up, or they still feel obligated to like their other employer, or there's still a connection to somebody from their past that they feel obligated to, which keeps them from connecting with you fully. Even if they have changed locale, like they quit that job and they've moved, someplace, or like they've moved, or they're getting a divorce, or they moved out of someone's house or whatnot, or they're leaving for college, or even though the physical changes have taken place and this person is working physically towards you, they're still connected to somebody prior. And while they might have ended things physically or made physical changes, like I said, this is someone that still feels connected to the past, and they don't want anything obligating them right now. They still want to be in a holding pattern. They still want you to accept them as transitioning, or they still want you to give them more time. Under the guise of, let's just see how it goes. Let's not do anything really, whatever. But you have kind of been dealing with each other for quite some time, and the whole reason for this person making changes in their life would be so that you two could be together. And so they get there, the changes are made, and then they're like, I just don't know, I don't want any pressure or obligations or connections right now. And this person, I'm telling you, Scorpio, this person has major trust issues. Could be some insecurity, but this is somebody that's going to get cagey at the last second. What's this Hanged Man about? Could be Taurus or Aries, by the way. What's this Hanged Man about? 10 of Swords. All right, so yeah, this is someone that's, I don't know. They might be like, you know what? I need my space. Even though you were the impetus for the boobies. I just realized that boobies. You were the impetus for them making the changes, or you two had talked about that because you were more ready for whatever is going on with them than they were. And so they've come around and they've done what they said they would and all that, but I don't think it's begrudgingly. It is just definitely out of their comfort zone. And at this point, they're just like, everybody back off. I'm still dealing with this over here. I don't want to deal with you yet. Even though I'm physically able to now, I still am, it's just weird for me. I don't need any obligation or pressure or forward movement from you. And they're still connected to some kind of past situation here. So there it is. There's the past. This is someone, everybody back off, leave me alone, just because I'm still feeling guilty about the past. And we've got this new beginning that's kind of put on hold because there's still some kind of polar connection to the past. And they've got major trust issues, and they don't know if they're second guessing themselves all over the place. They don't know if they've done the right thing. They're questioning everything. This is a huge shift for them, and they're going to need more time than they thought to adjust to this. So what they can't get over is the guilt, and did they do the right thing? And it's almost like they were comfortable with the connection or the way things were, just kind of either casually dating or just things happening passionately. They're really comfortable with that side of it. But as far as you two becoming a couple or progressing or a commitment or connection, they're having a lot of reservations about that because they don't have a whole lot of faith in committed connection. They've got major trust issues. So they kind of like the in-between. They kind of like the chaotic sequence of dating and passion and all of that, but they're not real comfortable with the day-to-day, normal downtime type stuff of relationships. They don't do well with that. It makes them feel like, oh God, something bad's going to happen, because when there's calm, they're just like, whoa. They don't trust. I'm telling you, trust issues. Trust issues. All right. Okay, so You could find too, on the off chance that they might want to put things on hold for a while, because they're going to want you to wait even longer, and this is someone that's just feeling really uncomfortable with the choices that she or he has made, and is going to need time to adjust to that, and is going to want you to wait for them longer than you have already. So while they physically might be able now to be in a space where it's like, okay, yeah, they're logistically closer or more available physically, whatever, they mentally are not. They're still withholding. They're still thinking about the past. They're still unsure of how to proceed for the future, and they have serious reservations because they have trust issues in general. So actually, whatever you were dealing with them before they made these structural or physical changes actually suited them because of their trust issues. It was almost like they were much more comfortable with things kind of being unsure of or in flux, or you kind of being in a position of waiting for them, because it kept them from having to be fully present, which is something they're not comfortable with. All right. Just because they've got some things they still have to work through as far as relationship and trust issues and all that. That's for Scorpio. Spirit has a plan. Yay. So again, we got some secrecy here. We've got some we've got cards of intuition and faith. So this is all about, this is a transitory time. This is, you two are transitioning. And you, there's probably, Scorpio, I feel you. There's probably frustration because you're like, oh God, what now? But consider that you don't know what is being precluded, and you really don't. This is about, this time right now with this person is about having faith and believing and allowing for transition time, like a transitory period. It's about letting go and just letting what is be. I know you don't want to hear that, but if you want this to happen, this person is going to need more time, and you're to be kept out of that process. You're going to have to trust them and trust the process. Spirit has a plan, Spirit has your back, but you don't get to know what it is. Isn't that fun, right? So this is going to be your call, because you've already waited long enough. It's going to be you deciding if you want to wait more, because this person's got some stuff they need to sort out, and it's a very private thing for them. They don't want anybody encroaching on that. It's a learning curve, definitely, and it's almost like, I don't want you to see me mess up, so you just leave me alone right now. And they're going to be probably a bit irritable and cranky, to say the least, through this adjustment. But this is calling on both of you to have faith in the unknown and to trust, to put it simply. That can be very difficult with the way things seem. What else for Scorpio? Whoa, release. Okay. Let go. Let go and let it flow. This is not a time for you to intervene or to take over and be like, well, we're finally together, let's start this and that. Nope. This is a time for you to be hands off. Just because they're physically available does not mean they are mentally available or even emotionally. Probably a shock to both of you, because it seemed like the distance or the physical location was probably the hurdle. But there's still some mental entanglements or emotional entanglements for this person that they're going to have to sort through before you two are able to progress. So they're having a really tough time getting over the guilt and their past catching up to them. It might be a person, but it could also be their guilt from the situation and them not knowing how to handle this newfound just situation. Like, did I do the right thing? I feel guilty. Did I handle this the correct way? What about this? It's like they still feel obligated. Did I do that? I did that. I did that. All right. I didn't do this. What else for Scorpio? The thing is, Scorpio, especially with the That's that guilt and pain and past, and it's probably your frustration, like, oh gosh, I have to wait even more. But the thing is, in order to circumvent that, you might want to jump in there and try to fix this and be like, look, you don't have to worry about me. It's fine. I've waited for you this long. I'm not going anywhere. That doesn't matter. This is something that they have to work through, and you're gonna have to give them their space, or they're gonna bolt, because they're maybe you're not used to seeing them this way, but they might be pretty irritable and cranky, and just really needing their space. Like, things might not pick up for you two for longer than you expected, because they're not really sure about much right now. So you're gonna have to give them their space. Keep getting that one loud and clear. Space, hands off. No rushing in and trying to fix it and making them feel secure. This is not about you fixing it. This is about them being able to feel solid in their decisions, because you don't want a partner you're going to have to mommy and constantly reassure. Or you don't want a partner you're going to have to parent, that you're going to have to daddy and you know, be. Scorpio. This is someone, you need to be able to see them as a capable and present partner, not somebody that you have to constantly reassure and tell them they did the right thing by choosing you, or choosing to progress with this relationship. No. That would get old really quick, especially after all the time you feel you've spent at the devotion that's been here for you. You know, you're like, I don't want to have to get you finally here and then still have to convince you, or still have to make you feel okay about this, or still have to, you know, be doing extra just so you feel comfortable being here. If you want to be here, but I don't want to have to convince you that it's okay to be here. That should come from you, and we should be able to walk side by side. I don't want to have to be dragging an anchor. I don't want to have to be like, come on, it's okay, come on, just a few more steps. Oh, please. Psh. What else? Yep. Oh, well, sorry. This is Emperor reverse, so that's Aries. And this is, okay, so there it is. This is 8 of Swords, right? Yeah, 8 of Swords. All right, this is someone that's feeling really out of control. It is having, again, with the trust issues, and is not, didn't know what to do. So they're out of sorts, and they're going to have to be out of sorts, and they're going to have to adjust and find their new normal, and that is you being hands off and letting them cart flop and find their stasis. This is not about you fixing it or providing for them. They need to be able to do that on their own, and you need to be able to see them handle their business, because you don't want somebody you have to do their life for them. You've been there, done that. Not fun. So you need to be hands off. They are having a problem getting over their past. This is not about you. This is about somebody else. So this is somebody that is emotionally unavailable to you right now, quite possibly, or mentally unavailable, because they're dealing with other things. So you are on hold, effectively. Just saying. Physically, they're available. Mentally and emotionally, they're still dealing with stuff, and so that's what they can't get over. They've got to forgive themselves. They've got to make amends as best they can, and then they've got to let it go and move on, because it's going to affect every future relationship if they don't. But here's the fun part. Like what I said, this is not about you fixing this or talking them through it or reassuring them. You are not supposed to be a partner therapist here. They've got to stand on their own 2 feet. You've got to give them the space to do it. No smothering and no fixing. Just saying, because when you see someone that you love struggle, it's like, oh, okay, I got this. You're just like, no, you have to, they have to. All right. I hope this was helpful. And Scorpio, I hope to see you in the next reading. Thank you for stopping by. Take care.